Hey, Spoonie here. I recently hit the milestone of 550,000 gamerscore on my Xbox profile. And I hit the million back in last November, but I wanted to go over my gamer card just for the last 50K or so. Okay, so when I hit the half a million back in November of 2020, I thought, you got to pick a special game. A lot of people like to record themselves hitting the milestones or whatever. So I thought Winx Club, Althea Butterflick's Adventures, because why the hell not? I don't really take the whole gamer score thing too seriously, so that's why I wanted the big number to be something dumb. Okay, so I've got Heartbox here. That was a free-to-play game on Windows 10. I recently started just looking at the Windows 10 store. They had a bunch of free crap, and emphasis on the crap. Pathologic 2, I did the console commands just to get this before it left Game Pass. Goosebumps the game, that's double dipped from the Xbox One version. Shadow of Mordor, I basically only played this recently because this online services were being shut down, so I wanted to get a couple achievements before it did leave, but they patched them so you can get them offline now, so can come back to that later. Feeding Frenzy 2, Feeding Frenzy, these are off Game Pass with EA Access or whatever it's called. Minecraft, I'm actually kind of surprised I don't have more on this. I guess it's the Android version that I sunk most of my time into. Iconfell, Game Pass game, pretty easy, not that great. Raven Remastered was games with gold, again, boring, used a guide. Realms of Ancient War. This was on sale for like $1 on the 360. Good game, just never got back to it. King's Heir: Rise to the Throne. I play a lot of the Artifacts Monday games. I actually enjoy them. They're kind of like a slower pace to what I might normally play, so they're kind of relaxing. Dark, again, 360 only title. It was actually pretty enjoyable. Thinking get the full 1,000 in like 8 hours or something. Rayman Legends, hadn't played in a while. I think it was games with gold. I just like the music levels. See, it's Solitude, Game Pass, Easy 1000. Another Game Pass, don't care. Games with gold, easy completion. Scrabble is something I actually only really play with my wife, so I'm not worried about getting points on that. Smite, just because I like to try out all the free-to-play games, and at the time the Battle Pass or whatever they call it was for TMNT, so I thought that was kind of cool. Quantum of Solace, this is one of the Treyarch 007 games from Activision. The online is shut down, I believe, but the single player is pretty fun. And an extended edition. This is actually a really cool game. I'm surprised they haven't done like an upgrade. Game Pass, I do not remember playing this game at all, so yeah, it's that memorable. Book of Unwritten Tale 2, that was it was on Games Pass and then Games with Gold, so I started it on one and finished it on the other. Now, Dark Grim Mariopolis, Castle of No Escape, and Castle of No Escape 2. Yeah, I admit those are the easy to beat Zydelong games, but you know what? Who cares? It's a total of 9,000 gamer score just for, I mean, maybe an hour's worth of work altogether. I actually like Castle No Escape 2. I played it past the completion. DC Universe Online, it's a real grind, so I really only signed in to play this one because they had an anniversary thing. They gave you an automatic upgrade token, so easy achievements. Dragon Ball Fighter Z or Fighters and WWE 2K Battlegrounds. Those are free to play weekends. I like Dragon Ball, but the WWE one was pretty painful. Donut County Easy Game Pass 1000. Born Conspiracy. I actually meant to go back to this, but forgot all about it. Tetris Effect Connected. I like the game, but a lot of the effects kind of gave me a headache, and honestly, I'm worried about having a seizure playing that game, so not worth it. Plus, there's no Russian music, so it's not really Tetris. West of Dead, I think this is for a Game Pass quest. Also, I played the beta quite a bit, so I kind of wanted to just check out the final version. Butterfly is another Xylon game. Enough said. I actually enjoyed this one too. It's a platformer, but you can't jump, so it was actually kind of novel. Another Artifacts Monday game. I think this one was like $1 or something. Easy completion. Apparently, it's based off some children's book or something. I don't know much about it, but the story was nice. Call of Sea, Game Pass, EC1000, walking simulator kind of thing. There's kind of like a mystery behind it, and I enjoyed playing through this one. Virtual Villagers Origins 2 Xbox Edition. This is a free-to-play game, as it should be, because it's just a cash grab. This one's actually, I think I finished this one in just over a month. So this is one of the easier to complete free-to-play games. Shadows of the Damned. It was leaving Game Pass and EA Access, and I really only played it for the one reason. And that reason is that achievement. That's a big fucking gun. That's the only achievement in the Xbox achievement system that actually has a curse word in the title. Everything else is using weird characters and such. Okay, so The Sinking City, I picked this one up because it was having issues with the developer Frogwares and the publisher Big Ben, or now Nacon or whatever. And I enjoy the game. Whenever I get a Xbox Series, whatever, I will pick up the upgraded version of The Sinking City because I like to support Frogware. But never got too far into this game, and from what I've seen, the combat is horrible. Basically, you end up cheesing some rooms with respawning ammo and health and stuff like that, just so you're fully equipped to deal with stuff, because otherwise, pain in the ass. Now, Vambrace Cold Soul, that was another thing, was leaving Game Pass, so I used a guide to churn out a couple hundred easy points. Fuser, that was a free-to-play weekend. I actually enjoyed that one quite a bit, and if the Ultimate Edition with all the DLC ever went on sale for a good price, I would consider picking that up. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, I like this a lot just because I spent a ton of time on the N64 version. The memories they don't hold up though. I finished the whole thing pretty quickly, and yeah, I would rather see them bring back the old Rogue Squadron games, but I think those were developed by Nintendo with Factor 5, so I don't know if you'll see them outside of Nintendo system. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid is actually quite a good fighting game until you go online, because unless you have the DLC, you're going to get your ass handed to you, because those characters are just OP. Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2, another free-to-play game. Free-to-play weekend. Defiance was a free-to-play game. They were shutting the servers down, so I thought, I'll check the game out before it goes. It actually was pretty cool. I kind of wish I had looked into it earlier. Resident Evil 0. I was getting all hyped for Resident Evil Village, and playing through this one was awkward because I forgot how much I don't like the tank controls for these games. And the story just was kind of weird with some kind of zombie leech or something. Got this through Games with Golds. There's an achievement for playing it on a certain date, September 17th. So I'm thinking I'm going to finish off the rest of this just before then so I can get that last achievement, delete it. Gods Among Us, they gave it away for free, I think during the 2020 health crisis, but it's about to be Games with Gold, or is Games with Gold, or was Games with Gold, depending on when you're watching this. Um, really only played it because I was going to start playing Injustice 2 and kind of wanted to have an idea of the story. And, it was cool. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, a nice game. I don't think it's worth all the critical acclaim and stuff like that. It's definitely a solid title, don't get me wrong, especially for a smaller studio. But, they've got Microsoft money now, so I'm thinking the sequel will be very different. Rec Room, it seems like a really easy 1,000 game. At least the first 700 you can get within an hour. Um, I actually kind of enjoy running around the user-created rooms and interacting with weirdos. So, I'll chip away at this one, but I may never get all the achievements because getting to level 60 apparently takes a ton of time. Played this for Game Pass Quest, was enjoyable. Game Pass again, enjoyed it the first time through, but trying to play through it multiple times for achievements and collectibles, it was not appealing, so I abandoned this. Hypnospace Outlaw was a weird, weird game. I'm missing one achievement there. It's for visiting every single website in all three time periods. Yeah, I know there's a way that you can kind of cheese it if you play the game on PC and you can go into the files and edit it so that you've seen it or something, but I'll do console commands, but I won't start editing the actual files. Blair Witch was another Game Pass quest. Seemed cool. I'd like to finish it at some point, although I've heard it described as a forest simulator where you walk in the trees. Minecraft Dungeons, cool but easy. Bullet Beat, another Eidolon game. Sue me. So Lego The Hobbit was a game that had been delisted from the marketplace and quietly relisted, and didn't know what was going to happen to it, just in terms of the licensing or whatever. So I picked this up. It almost never went on sale, and it just did the other week, and it was a good price. But I don't mind paying full price because I like most of the Lego games, and I enjoy this one because it has the licensed dialogue from the movie. Undertale, this is one of those critical indie games I'd heard about. Tried it a little bit, didn't care for it. Vicious Attack Llama, Vala, and Vikings were games with gold. I like to check them out, but not that good. Ben 10. I like the series, at least the earlier stuff, and a lot of the other Ben 10 games. I got most of the achievements out of this. The last couple are like time trial or beat the boss without taking hits. And, I would like to see the completion on this, but it's not that important to me. Bleeding Edge, check this out because, I thought Ninja Theory want to support the new in-house studio. Did not enjoy this, would rather play Overwatch, and I'm sick of Overwatch. This was really a double dip for me because I had the original Super Lucky's Tale and DLC. So again, I didn't get the full 1,000 because I can't be bothered to do some of these more time-consuming achievements. Language of Love, I'm not ashamed of because I've never tried one of these visual novel games, so I wanted to check at least one of them out. This one was particularly painful. The main character is like a simp for this single mom. And yeah, it was not really, it was painful. It was cringy to read through. And I did end up, after a few hours, just speed reading the thing to get it out of the way. Moving Out was a game I started when it was leaving Game Pass. I kind of wish I gave it more time. Seemed like a fun, easy 1,000. Sea of Thieves was something I started for a Game Pass quest. Beta for Resident Evil. Injustice 2. Got most of the achievements. I think the last one's for like winning 200 online matches or playing 200 online. Either way, can't be bothered with that. Daisy, I used that achievement server that was set up by some people. So that was easy because I played the game without, at the beginning I tried to play it legit and it was not my thing. Rain on Your Parade, fun, easy 1000, actually kind of funny, worth playing. Mortal Kombat X, or I have the XL version. Went back to that after playing Injustice 2 because love the gameplay of that, but this, you can tell this kind of predates it because it's not quite as polished. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, because I've also started getting back into anime recently, so I want to check out some games. More Game Pass garbage. This is a free-to-play mobile game. I play on my Android phone. This is actually pretty enjoyable. You don't have to spend any money whatsoever to get the full 1000. It is just time-consuming, but it's not that painful to sit through, so I actually still plan on getting the 1000. Microsoft Solitaire Collection, again, a mobile game. Solitaire is pretty boring for me, so I'll work on this over time, but it's not a priority. Ask Divine Hearts 2. This I think I got from Games with Gold. It's an enjoyable, like old school 16-bit SNES style JRPG, but it's it's not the most engaging thing. While I'm playing it, I have fun, but I tend not to think about it at all if I'm not. Golf with Your Friends. This is something I'm trying to play exclusively on the Xbox Cloud Gaming. Playing that off my phone. The touch controls are interesting. I don't think I can use them to get the full 1000 points though, because some of these require like hitting par on every course, and that's finicky to do with the touch controls. Shadows of the Tomb Raider, gone almost at the full 1000. Got all the harder ones from the main campaign, like get the 100% and stuff like that. But beating it on the hardest difficulty and doing those time trials, just not anything I care too much about after already finishing the campaign once. Another free-to-play game. Right now, you can only buy the games in packs, so unless they start selling them a la carte, I'm probably not going to get too much more in this. Game Pass game, pretty fun actually. Absolutely no replay value and easy to get the 1000. You're probably looking at 10 to 20 hours for everything, but there's better, worse ways to spend your time. Wasteland 3 started from a Game Pass quest. Actually kind of like it. Don't know if I'll ever go back to it, but it was a cool game. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, because I finished the first one, so moved on to the second one. This one had a very different gameplay style. I love the sort of open world Leaf Village of the first one. This one is a lot more kind of static scenes, so I started playing it, but I'll get back to it at some point. Gears 5 was going hard on around the Operation 6, whatever it's called. So I got most of my achievements from that. I'm going to wait till the final one, I think Operation 8, before I go back for any more achievements. Battlefield 1943, this is a game I started like 2 years ago, but they took down the leaderboards on the Xbox, so it was hard to find. You could find matches, but they didn't usually count towards like total games played or win, X number of games in best squad. So took a while, but they finally fixed them, and I got my last one, play 100 matches. MLB The Show, that's really just because I thought it'd be cool to play a PlayStation game on the Xbox. I haven't played a baseball game in almost 20 years, and it hasn't aged well. I'm just not interested in this anymore. Ukulele and The Impossible Lair. I originally skipped this one because I thought it was more 3D platforming, but it's like all 2D side scroller, and I actually kind of enjoyed it. It's not like Cuphead level difficult, but you will be replaying the levels a few times. Game Pass game was gonna cheat for the full 1000, but honestly, this game is so boring to play through, I don't know if I'll ever touch it. Lego Harry Potter, got the full 100%, 2000 on 2000 for both games. This was nice for me because I played the original Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4 on the 360, and I got one of the nasty glitches that prevented from one of the gold bricks appearing, which means I couldn't unlock the last character, which means I couldn't get 100%. So there were 3 achievements tied to that I got kind of cheated out of, so it felt nice to get them on this version. Yakuza 0, series I'm just starting, so figure start with the first one. I like it so far. I'll definitely want to dive into this more. And I like the whole series is on Game Pass, so I can work on those games once I finish this. Mahjong by Microsoft, again, mobile free to play, just kind of something to do in my spare time. Forza Horizon 4. Now, this is a game I've been working on slowly. I hate the different changing seasons. But I got to admit, when I noticed my gamer score was getting close to 550, I actually kind of tried to plan out getting a couple achievements to get me right on the dot. So I think I got like a 5-point achievement in this one. Idle Champions. This is a idle clicker game. There's one achievement left for me, 50 points. Complete 250 free play runs, which are easy at this point. It'll autoplay for me, but I still have to go in and reset things. So I do that, try to do it like at least once or twice a day, if not more, chipping away at it. Tuhu, Luna Nights. Again, this was something I kind of planned out. There was obviously I got 30 points out of this one. And to hit the 550,000, again, I like to pick special games to hit the milestone numbers. YouTuber's Life, oh my god edition. So, who knows? Maybe I can become a successful YouTuber. And then Battlefield 5, which is my most played game of the generation. I got the full 1,000 like over a year ago. But it's my go-to game. At least until Battlefield 2042 comes out. Anyways, guys, that's it. Sorry for rambling so long. If you have any comments or critiques, let's say, criticisms, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching.